Hello my beautiful people, I trust you're well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to teach you how to make this beautiful beaded bag. You're gonna need size 6, size 8mm beads, size 10mm beads, and size 12mm beads. I'm gonna use a fish line which is 60mm. Yes, so to start, you're gonna start by putting 4 beads. We're gonna start by size 6. We put 4 and then you cross on the last bead. After that, you put 1 bead on one side. It's gonna look like this. So put 1 bead on one side, and 2 on the other side, and then you cross on the second bead, or on the side where you put the 2 beads. Gonna continue by putting 1 bead on one side, 2 on the other side, and you cross on the last bead. Gonna keep doing the same process. 1 bead on one side, 2 on the other side, and then you cross on the last bead. So you're gonna keep doing the same process and create 20 rounds. I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The 20 where you are going to turn. So to turn, you're going to put 3 beads on one side, and then you cross on the last bead. And then here we have turned, so you're going to start working on 8mm beads. You start by putting 3 beads, and then you cross on the last bead. Gonna pass on the bead that follows, this one, size 6, and then the other side you put 2 beads, 8mm beads, and then you cross on the last bead. Gonna keep doing the same process. You pass on the bead that follow, you put 2 beads, you cross on the last one. Gonna continue doing the same process until you finish on creating 20 rounds. So I've made 20 rounds, but later on when I was making the bag, I figured you're gonna need more than 20 rounds. Your bag gonna need 30 rounds. So if you can make if it's possible for you, you can make 30 rounds, and then you're gonna continue doing the same process as we do, like when you're working on the second line. And then I will show you, you're gonna connect the ends, and yeah. But since I've only started by putting 20, by making 20 rounds, I will show you how you can add more rounds for each to for it to reach 30 rounds. So but for we're gonna need one side, like one round on one side and one round on the other side where you're gonna connect the back. So you're gonna need like 32 rounds, so you can make only 31, and then the 32 rounds, it's the side where you're just going to connect the ends. I don't know if you're getting me, but as we proceed, you'll understand what I mean. So I've reached the end, and this is how my work looks like. So now I'm going to start working on size 10mm beads, and you're gonna start by putting 3 beads at the end and you cross on the last bead, and then you cross on the last bead. You're gonna pass through the bead that follow. You're gonna put 2 beads and you cross on the last one. Let's pass through the bead that follows this one, and then the other side you put 2 beads and then you cross on the last bead. So you're gonna just keep doing the same process until you finish. So now we're going to start working on our 12mm beads, and then we mix it with the 10mm beads. We're going to need one 12mm beads and two 10mm beads. You're gonna start by putting a 10mm, and then you put 12mm, and then you put one 10mm beads, and then you cross on the last bead, the 10mm beads. You're going to pass through the bead that follow, and then you're going to add one 10mm and then 12mm bead. I'm gonna pass on the bead that follow, you put one 12mm bead and one 10mm bead. You're going to keep doing the same process. You pass through the bead that follow, you put a 10 millimeter, a 12 millimeter bead, and then a 10 millimeter bead, then you cross through the last bead. You're gonna keep doing the same process until you finish this line. So it looked like this. So now I'm going to start working on only 12 millimeter bead. You're gonna put 3 beads and then you cross on the last one. And then you pass on the bead that follow. And then you put 2 beads. Then you cross on the last one. We're just gonna just do the same process. You put 2 beads and then you cross on the last one. So it looks like this as we finish. Here we only made 20 rounds. I remember I showed you that. So for me, I think it's small. So I'm trying to add more rounds for it to be 30. That's why I told you that at the beginning, maybe you should create 31 rounds, and then the 32 you're going to use it as you like connect the ends. So in case maybe you have done the same thing as me, I'm gonna show you how to add more rounds. So you're gonna add 3 12 millimeter beads, and then you cross on the last one. You put them on one side, and then you're gonna pass on the 10 millimeter bead, the bead that follow, and then the other side you put 2 10 millimeter bead, and then you cross on the last bead. You pass on the 10 millimeter bead, and then you put 1 10 millimeter bead and 1 8 millimeter bead. and then you cross on the 8mm bead. You're gonna pass on the 8mm bead, and then the other side you put one 8mm bead and 6mm bead, and then you cross on the last bead, which is a 6mm bead. You're gonna pass on the 6mm bead on your right, and then your left you put two. Actually, you put them on the same on your right hand. You put 2 of 6mm bead, and then you cross on the last one. We put them on your right hand so that you'll be able to turn. You see, we have already turned. So now we are also going to turn. We put 6mm bead on your right hand, and then you cross on the last bead, and automatic you'll turn. Now you're going to pass on the 8mm bead on your right, and then your left you put 2 8mm bead. You cross on the last one. You're going to pass on the 10mm bead, the bead that follow on your right. Your left you put 2 8mm bead, 10mm bead. You cross on the last one. You pass on the 10mm bead, the bead that follow, and then you put you put one 10mm and one 10mm bead. You cross on the last bead. You're gonna pass on the 12mm bead, and then you put two 12mm bead, and then you cross on the last one. We've already made 2 rounds, so we're going to add more rounds for it to reach 31. You put you put 3 12mm bead, and then you cross on the last one. Gonna put 2 10mm bead after you have passed on one bead on your right, which is a 10mm bead. Gonna pass on a 10mm bead. You put one 10mm and one 8mm. You cross on the last bead. Now you're gonna put one 8mm and one 6mm, and then you cross on the 6mm. You're gonna pass on a 6mm bead, and then you put on the same side, your right hand, 2 6mm bead, and then you cross on the last bead. You're just gonna keep doing the same process until we have created 31 rounds. So it look like this after creating 31 rounds, and you can use it as a necklace. You can just do the finishing of putting the clothing, and you can wear it as a necklace, or you can just do the finishing as the bag or the beaded bag, and you can just sell it to your client. So it's up to you to choose what to do. Yes. So since I've created 30 rounds, I'm going to fold it like this. Make sure you made 31 rounds, not 30, 31. So now I'm going to connect the end. I put one bead and then I've put it one 6mm, and I'm going to pass on a 6mm on the other side. After that, we are going to put another 6mm bead, and you cross through that 6mm. Pass on both 8mm beads on both sides. Then put one 8mm and cross through that 8mm. Pass on both sides on 10mm bead. Put one 8mm bead and cross through that 10mm bead. Pass on both 10mm beads on both sides. And then put a 12mm bead and cross through that 12mm bead. Now pass on both 12mm bead on both sides. And put one 12mm bead and close your fish line. Make sure it's tight and strong. You cut the remaining and burn. So it looks like this, like a cycle. So we're going to cover the base, the bottom, yes, the bottom side. So I'm going to fold it like this, and we're going to pass through 3 beads. So 12mm bead, you put 3 of them, and then after that you put only 1 bead, the 12mm, and you cross through that 12mm. You pass on the bead that follow on both sides. Then put a 12mm bead, one 12mm bead, and cross through that one. Pass on the bead that follow. There's two, and then you cross. We put one bead, and then you cross on both sides, and then you cross on that bead. So you're gonna keep doing the same process until you finish your bag. So it's look like this. So the bottom side is covered, and the inside look like this, as you can see. So I'm going to add the handle. So the angle is, can I call them the angle? I think so. You're gonna pass on a 6mm bead on the angles of both sides, but you're gonna start on one side, and then I'm gonna put two 6mm on both sides of my fish line, and then I'm going to connect the end of my fish line, and then I'm going to put 8mm, 5 of them, actually 6. I've put it 6, no 5, and then I'm gonna add 11 12 10mm bead. I'm putting 2. I think here I'm going to put 6, and then I'm going to add 11 12mm beads. I'm going to put 7 of them, and then I'm going to put 6 size 10mm bead, Then I'm going to add 5, size 8. And then I'm going to add 2 6mm on both sides of my fish line. And then I'm going to, on the other side, I'm going to pass on the 6mm bead with one of my fish line. And then I use the other side to close. You band the remaining and you are done. So this is how my bag looks like. You can see the inside, the side of the bag, the handle. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to leave your comments, like, subscribe. I would really love to know what you think, so let me know. Thank you.